We are live.
Awesome.
1 minute, less than 1 minute videos should be coming up. Restream is sending data now to Facebook, and we are live. Where the heck is the video? And here we are, and people can see us. Should be coming up. Here we go.
All right, awesome. All right.
Oh my! Meow. Wait a minute.
Yes.
Just need the claws to go with it.
No, I think you got the claws down pretty good today.
Oh my god.
Definitely.
Right.
Definitely.
Yeah, we just have to. Oh, here we go.
3, 2, 1. Love Talk Radio.
Still freaking out.
I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, I'm on ATU. Yeah, hold on.
Front Dash 2 fun-filled hours. Get ready to learn something new. Be inspired, enlightened, spooked, helped, laugh, cry, and be awakened.
Is that better?
And now, your host of Awakening Unknown. So please welcome
Susan Swanbeck.
And Michelle Sullivan, guys. It's Mystery Guest Wednesday. I love Mystery Guest Wednesday. It's one of my favoriteest days of the week.
Oh my god, I'll tell ya. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be an absolute blast. I was just doing some adjusting. I think I need one new wire. So hopefully we don't get too much stuttering going on during the show. And don't forget, anybody that misses the show, you can always go right to iTunes and download us right from there. So we did just come off a couple of selling some crystals, so that's awesome. But, you know, we have, like, the best person in the world on, especially the day before Halloween.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, totally.
Who else knows as much as... I mean, more than Wikipedia, as far as I'm concerned, because she is so brilliant. There's nothing she cannot do, guys. Our guest tonight is Cynthia Malik, our very own Cynthia Malik, guys, from Louisiana.
Oh my God! Literally, you got to find out about this woman. She is wonderful. I mean, she's definitely the proud mother of 3, 2 boys, 1 girl. She's actually certified in 3 degrees, which actually led her to teach. She's also a deliverance minister, and she has like a list of things she actually does. Voodoo and Hoodoo is definitely part of them, and we actually asked her to come on for the day before the Spooky Halloween. So without further ado, please welcome Miss Cynthia Malik. We're gonna pull her on now.
Yes.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing, hon?
We are so excited to have you on today.
Yeah, I'm working on this particular thing. I think I need a new wire, so I keep moving it around. So that should be permanently good right there. You got me? Cynthia, did we lose you?
Yeah, you're still breaking up, but I can understand you.
All right, let's try to get this a little clearer. Michelle, you talk, I
All right.
clear up.
So, Cynthia, we have you on today because honestly, I think you are the best teacher ever. You are so calm. You are so kind. You are so understanding. You take your time explaining things. And all of your students are definitely blessed to have you as a teacher. And the rest of the ATU network people out here are really grateful. I know we are to have you on tonight. We want to talk. Oh, thank you, by the way. They're all talking about my little purple wig here. I have
All
a
right,
purple wig.
that should be good. How you hearing me now, honey?
Yeah, I'm still breaking up.
All right, Cynthia, I need you to talk. Guys, I'm going to fix this. It's the wires, so as soon as I find the right bend, I'll replace it on Friday. We're good. Cynthia, keep talking away. Tell everybody about yourself, and we'll get started with the show as I fix this, too. Go ahead.
Okay. The main thing is the voodoo and everything else. I do a lot of things dealing with like religions like Santeria, Voodoo, and people always think like Voodoo is like a doing spells and everything. Really, Voodoo is a religion, just like Santeria, and Voodoo has been around for 10,000 years.
Wow.
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 Yeah.
So
And,
you,
and the thing is that, you know, the Bible, and I know a lot of people listening to the show right now is going to cringe, but the Bible really is a book of magic.
I need you to
too.
dial
It's
in the
the
network.
oldest book of magic
Dial in.
you can ever think of.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So Voodoo, and Santeria, they use the sounds to do spells with.
oh,
Oh, no kidding.
I never knew that.
That's pretty cool.
So that's what they do. And it's like, hey, when the people came from Africa and different places and everything, and when they came into this country as slaves and everything else, they had to use Catholic religion to cover up their religion, so no one will try to destroy them.
Wow. Cynthia, I want you to talk for a minute. I'm going to switch phones and see if that's the issue. So everybody's going to hear you, but you guys won't hear me. So give me Facebook will hear me, but Blog Talk won't. So give us a sec as I switch phones from mine to Michelle. We're already called in. So I'm determined to get this show perfect. So you
Right.
keep talking.
So Cynthia, so the Psalms, the chapter of Psalms in the Bible, that's where hoodoo.
It's the
No.
wire.
No,
Yeah, hold on 1 second, honey.
Okay.
Sorry about this, guys. Literally, it's the absolute wire. Pick this day to actually poop out on me. What's up with
Oh.
that? What's up with that? Why are you pooping out on me today? Okay.
So I am so amazed that I never knew of hoodoo as being an actual religion, and not to mention it utilizing the Psalms in the Bible to do magic with.
But I like the fact that it includes music. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So
And the thing is, you can use 150 sounds from the Bible to do what you need to do through in your spell. Like if someone wanted to, bring honor to you or understand nature, you use Psalm 92.
oh wow.
Wow.
Wow. Now what is Psalm 92? Do you happen to know what that one is?
Okay, Psalm 92 in the Bible, it talks about nature coming together and everything, but while she's adjusting everything, I can look it up.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, I was just
I'm doing
curious.
my best to fix the sound as Michelle takes the lead in the show right here. And right
Yeah.
now I'm looking for my spare wire. So you won't be able to see me for a minute, but Michelle, you keep going.
So it's part.
And go ahead, honey.
No. Please continue, honey. I'm really fascinated by what you were saying about hoodoo being an actual Bible-based religion. It's something that people. It's not a well-known fact.
Erica's Psalm 95 is said, "Oh, come, let us sing into the Lord, and let us make a joyful noise to the rock of our salvation. Let us
Oh,
come before His presence with thanksgiving, like being thankful for what you have.
right.
Being thankful that you can go outside and look at the grass and everything else.
Wow. So like,
And that's how it is. It's like being thankful that you got ramen noodles in your cabinet and you're not hungry.
Right. Oh wow, that is
You
a.
know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like different things.
And now this is the
If
actual.
you wanted,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
I was saying this is voodoo we're talking about right now, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the thing is, voodoo is a religion which was, they use the saints, they use the psalms, and everything else. I mean, they use, like, they use, like, different, like, people go by gods and everything else, and deities and everything. But in Louisiana and everything else, they go by the Catholic saints.
Oh, okay.
God.
I never knew that. This is why I purposely did not want to research this. I wanted to learn from you, Cynthia, honestly. Because, I mean, where you're from, where you're at right now in Louisiana, I mean, you are like literally in the mecca of voodoo and hoodoo and magic in general.
Yeah.
So, that is amazing.
What is funny, New Orleans is all about.
Sorry, a minute. Give me 1 sec, guys. Just keep
Oh.
talking for a minute, Michelle.
Hello? Hello? I think we did we lose
hold on
Cynthia
a
for
minute,
1 second?
Cynthia. Literally, I'm changing the wires around.
Mm-hmm.
So, Cynthia, give us a
1
second. Give us a
second.
second, honey. I got to take the case off my phone for this wire. So, Michelle, you got to explain a little bit about why we chose tonight to do this.
Yes.
As I switch this wire over, because I am a determined punk.
Yes, she's definitely being a determined punk today.
Alright, we still got no sound.
We still got no Cynthia sound at the moment. Cynthia, just hang in there, honey. The reason why we really wanted Cynthia on tonight was obviously because tomorrow is Halloween and November 1st is All Saints Day, or the Day of the Dead. And from where Cynthia is, these are all really, big deals down where she is in Louisiana. The Day of the Dead, the All Saints Day, the Santeria Magic, Hoodoo, Voodoo.
Alright, Cynthia, do we have you now?
Cynthia?
I can hear you better.
Okay, hold on.
Yay.
Yep.
Awesome.
Alright.
So you are definitely like in the mecca of all this. That, I mean, it's amazing how to even keep everything straight. Because, I mean, there is definite differences, right? With hoodoo, voodoo, and Santeria, Cynthia?
Yes, there is. I mean, they're both religion, but one, the voodoo over here is all French, and Santeria is all the Spanish.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I've tried absolutely everything, so I don't know if maybe it's the connection is with your phone. So if you want to, like, kind of hang up and call back and see if we can fix it that way, because I really want everybody to hear you. I'm like a
Okay.
buff when it comes to that.
All right.
So Cynthia's going to hang up and call right back onto the board. Is what we're going to do. I'm going to.
Okay.
All right. All right, so I'm going to disconnect you, have her call back because I'm having an issue with the Blog Talk board, and I've literally changed wires and everything else. So for the life of me, I can't figure out what's going on, guys. So just give us a minute. Cynthia's going to call right back in, and we're going to get over to this. I've already switched wires, plugged, unplugged, replugged. I've done just about everything. I have no idea what's going on. So I want to see if maybe it was just the connection itself is kind of freaking out. You know how it is. The connection's PMSing.
It's pretty messy.
All
And
right.
it's just really
All right.
important to us tonight that
Let's see if we can hear Cynthia now. She's
Right.
called back in.
Okay.
All right, Cynthia, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yep, it's a little better, but we're just gonna wing it. Wait.
I was just gonna be.
Oh my God, it's one of those nights.
And so we really wanted you on tonight, though, Cynthia, because we really want to discuss the differences between hoodoo and voodoo and Santeria, and where they come from, where they stem from. What is the type of magic? How is the magic even used? I mean, there's like 1,000,001 questions. about it. And I know that even within hoodoo itself and voodoo itself, there's different types. So it kind of breaks things down even more to a basic level. Like you're doing where you're at, you get a lot of the Louisiana voodoo and the Haitian voodoo and the West African voodoo, right? Do you get a lot of different?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there like a lot of differentiation between them all, or like say somebody comes to
Yeah,
you?
I mean, there is a lot of different ones because some come from the European part and the other ones come from Africa.
Right.
Huh.
Do they also use the Psalms?
Some of them do. They use like they use like God Orisha. They use like the God Lao. You know, they worship God to manifest to the spirits of the ancestors.
Ah.
And they also do. They sacrifice animals like chickens and things like that.
Wow. So that's still a very common occurrence then over there, right? Like they actually we know the chicken bones and the different types of things that we hear. The most the biggest misconceptions, I should say, about voodoo, anyways, is that people use the chicken bones for divination.
Yeah, they do the chicken bones. They also do rituals. They pray. They dance. They sing. They do all that.
Wow. Now, is that the holiday that happens on November 1st? Is that All Saints Day, or is that the Day of the Dead?
That is the day of the dead, and it goes all the way to November 2nd.
Wow.
Oh, wow. So it's a definite holiday, definitely. I mean, that's even a better day than Halloween, if you ask me.
There we go.
Yeah.
So,
It's a holiday, but also too, it's like, you know how it gets thinner? It gets even thinner for ones to come through to say their piece, and so you can clean their graves.
oh, wow. What do you mean by clean their graves?
Because you know how some people, some people, like, they put the candle there, the 7-day light, they clean their grave, like scraping off the allergy, like dirt. Sometimes the stone, not the stone itself, but the letters itself, the paint comes off, chips off, and they repaint the letters on it and everything else.
Oh.
Holy Toledo.
So it's like making sure that even in death, like their graves are an immaculate clean, like getting them ready for a special festival, pretty much. Even that's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, I definitely think there is an issue going on with the board tonight, guys. I have no idea why or what is going on, but there's definitely an issue going on with the board. I've pretty much changed every wire I could think of during the show. Sorry.
But I think you can hear us okay now, right?
Yeah, I can hear you, and I can make out what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still getting a little bit of breakup, but I think it was like that from the moment we dialed in. There's no way for me to hang up and dial back in. Possibly, I don't think I could do that during break because I would have to end the whole show and then restart it, and that's not a good thing.
Yeah,
to do.
not a good thing to do.
All right, so we're just going to go with the flow. If the sound just does get too bad, Cynthia, I sent you the Zoom link. You can always come in through that way. So, no worries.
Okay.
All right, hon. So I sent you the Zoom link. You can always pop on with us. You don't have to show video, and they can still hear you. So no worries about that either, okay?
Okay.
All right. So I want to say hi, Melody. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Sandy. Hello, Robert. Hello, Michelle.
Hello, everyone. We have our very own Cynthia Malik tonight, guys. It's just because where we're from here in Massachusetts, and you know because you came from Massachusetts, we don't get a lot of voodoo or hoodoo.
Yeah.
We do get a lot of the Santeria magic up here. But it's fascinating because down where you are, you get the voodoo, the hoodoo, and the Santeria.
Yeah.
So I personally don't know how you keep it all straight because it confuses me, the difference between Santeria, hoodoo, and voodoo.
Huh.
It does. It does confuse me.
Okay.
Voodoo is a sort of magic.
Is what?
Voodoo is a sort of magic that really brings like this way. It goes for it's almost like a synthesizing magic. Like if you're going for a certain thing, and say you're doing a love spell, you find an object that represents love.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Now I wanted to get back real. Go ahead.
And the thing is that Santeria and Voodoo are straight up religions that have the same things in common, and they use the saints differently.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. So when you're doing, so say if you were to do a love spell, if you did it Santeria one way, it'd be different. If you did it voodoo another way, it would be different. And if you did it in hoodoo, it would be different. But it would be love spells nevertheless. Just tapping into different types of power.
Well, I think the thing is, when you're doing voodoo and everything, you have to use the essential things like person's hair or the person's clipping, anything to do with their DNA.
Oh.
Huh.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so, and if you're doing Santeria, then you're just dealing with like pictures or pictures of the things that represents love and everything. But the thing with voodoo, you take anything that's palatable, like flowers, roses, rose petals. You even take like almost like a pitch, and you can also use DNA also, but it's all conjuring with roots and everything else.
Huh.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay. Now, which one is the one that does like the chanting? The religion that does the most chanting? Is that the voodoo or the hoodoo? Or do Santeria do a lot of chanting as well?
Voodoo is more chanting because they do the prayers, they chant, and everything else.
Wow. Okay. Now, go ahead.
Remember, voodoo has 1 million people that practice that religion.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow.
Now you were saying before that they still use the chicken bones as far as like casting runes, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the same thing. Because you got to remember that, and this is the way that some people don't understand it. Native Americans are really big on the herringbone, which is part of a fish, and even my runes themselves, they're like a fish bone. So that's something that we've done. So it really doesn't matter. To me, it seems like they're using all parts of an animal. I don't know. It's a weird way to look at it, but it's how I look at it.
Yep, they use all kinds of parts of animals.
Yep.
Also too, chicken bones for voodoo and hoodoo and everything else is a very strong divination tool for them.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what casting the runes are.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's like how I can compare it. Casting the runes to casting the bones. It's kind of the same thing.
It's fascinating,
Yeah.
though, how it's just really fascinating. And then, is Santeria the one that still does like animal sacrifices on a regular basis, or am I mistaken?
No, put it this way: if they needed blood, like if they needed chicken blood, or they needed like blood from different things, they mostly don't do a lot of sacrificing. They usually like get the blood from the butcher. You know how when you cook the chicken, you have to break its neck and everything else.
Right.
Right.
So that's what they do. They eat the chicken. They eat the chicken and everything else, just like Sue said.
Yeah.
Susan said that they don't waste the animal.
Yeah, it's like when the Native Americans, when they hunted, they literally used every part of it. Every single part. The hair, they used everything. You know, they made thread out of it, and it's every single part that they actually used. It's how they kept warm and everything. Every part of the animal, they used it too in Native American culture.
Now, so if you practice hoodoo or voodoo, is it something like what we do as far as witches? We're always gathering things. Like, do they always regularly gather people's fingernails, gather skin, gather hair? Do they? I mean, I know. I'm going to personally say in Portuguese, in my European magic, on the dark side of our magic, those that practice some of the dark magic, we use blood, we use skin, we use hair, we use nails, we use personal belongings like that. Part of our European magic, but it's more like gypsy-based European magic. So it's fascinating because it's almost like it's a hybrid between Santeria, hoodoo, and voodoo. Because we use the saints, we use the rosaries, the only thing we don't use is the psalms. That's one thing that we don't use. But we use the saints, we use those parts of it. So it's fascinating to me how it's kind of grown into these separate entities here in this country. Because in Portugal, those that practice magic, it's kind of like a normal thing. If you clip your fingernails, you save your fingernails if you practice that type of magic.
Wow.
If you lose hair, like for instance, when I got my very first witch's hair, and I say that witch's hair, I got one gray, really wiry witch's hair back when I was in high school. This was about prior to me taking over the spot of the village witch and taking that over. At that point, it was only from one grandmother. I was still yet to receive that power from the other grandmother. But I was instructed, and I was already taught at that time, that my witch's hair was to be kept safe. My own personal hair was supposed to be kept by me and was supposed to be kept very safe so nothing would happen to me or nothing would happen to my magic. So it's interesting to me because it seems like that's kind of like almost like loosely based on that kind of premise of saving things, saving certain things, gathering certain things.
I would have to say honestly that the Celts and the native side of me, the Norwegian side, is a little different when it comes to that. Hair, fingernails, and teeth is what Robert is saying in the chat room.
Yeah, hair. We do that. We save all the baby's teeth, all of them. Tooth fairy aside, we save all the baby's teeth. We save all the teeth. We save all of those things. And we save our children's hair, skin, and nails. And a lot of the times people even took the baby's teeth and literally had them put in gold and worn around their necks even.
Wow.
I
have Thor's hammer.
Safe. You have Thor's hammer. But I know that when my daughter Tabitha was born, Cynthia, being Portuguese, my mother-in-law took the baby's teeth and had them all bronze. She wore them in a necklace around her neck. She still had her son's baby tooth in order to keep him safe.
Wow.
She did that.
Yeah.
Also, one of the things, and I think it's hoodoo and voodoo that do it. The little round balls that have like the spots in them. They're supposed to be kept, keep you from the evil eye. And it was the other closed fist. That was another thing.
Yeah, the babies wear the babies. That would be their first bracelet.
Right. Okay. See, that's like my European magic. Exactly like that. Yeah. The first baby's bracelet has the little round ball with the spots in it. Has the little hand with the closed fist in it. And there's another thing also. I can't think of what it is right now, but I know it's to protect from the evil eye. Now, so the evil eye is a big thing in all of those types of magic, right?
Yeah. The evil eye is, put it this way, with the babies with the black ball with the white dot.
Yes.
That's to protect the baby's soul. That's to protect the baby's soul so nothing negative will go into the baby's soul.
Ah, okay. And do they do that down in New Orleans too, where you're at?
Yeah, they do that down here. I mean, I have several clients when their babies were born, that was the first bracelet they bought for their kids.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. My kids, same thing. I still have their baby bracelets still saved, and it has those certain things in it too. Exactly like you're saying. There's never been like a name per se given to my Portuguese magic, but it sounds a lot like a combination of all that type of magic. It truly does.
Huh.
Now, go ahead.
Well, I mean, the main thing too is like down here too, like when a baby's teething, they will drill a hole in the dime and put it off chain so it would be real silver, so the baby won't teeth.
Oh, so it helps them with the teething.
Wow. So I guess using brandy or straight vodka or whiskey probably isn't recommended then, right? It's all right.
No.
Only if you want to put him to sleep. All right,
you know
check. No whiskey for granddaughters.
Yeah, and you don't
okay,
want to
got
give
that.
And don't give any of them chicken bones, okay?
No, you don't have to worry about that. Otis eats them all. Damn, I got a dog that's got a chicken bone fetish.
Now, are they big into crosses? Cynthia, is crosses like something that's part of those religions?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is they use the crosses to do prayers. They also make the certain nails out of crosses. They get the graveyard nails, like from the coffin nails.
Oh, wow.
And they make them out of crosses.
Oh my God. Wow. I think it would be so fascinating to kind of see all that in action. I can't wait someday to be able to go down there and like literally see this magic happen. I'm so fascinated by it. It's amazing.
Well, you go to New Orleans, and there's a voodoo queen there that died a long time ago, but her spirit is still in the cemetery, and people go there every single day and put an X on her grave so they can get wishes, and they leave her a gift.
Wow. Is that Marie Laveau?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, and that should be bring her luck. Is that what it is? Because that's very similar to like Celtic, especially important a person of very important powers, where you go to pretty much, you leave gifts, you leave presents, just to sort of get a blessing, so to speak, from them. Is that similar to that?
Yeah, get a blessing on what they desire. And you know what's funny about her story is that she used to be a hairdresser.
Wow.
And all these privileged women used to go to her with their problems.
Wow.
And everything. And they're like about their marriage problems and everything else. Then she started doing readings with the tarot. She left hairdressing, and all of a sudden she started getting into voodoo and helping people and helping her people and everything. And
wow.
She grew, she grew into a big, major asset to New Orleans,
Wow.
to Louisiana.
Wow. That's so amazing, though. That's so awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of history behind all of this, and I love history.
It's kind of cool to me
I
that
really
she
do.
was a hairdresser, because think about it. When we go to our hairdressers, how many of us don't have like an actual therapy session with our hairdressers when we go?
Yeah, most people do, except that my hairdresser's my daughter, so if I had a therapy session with her, probably not a good idea.
Wow. So that's pretty cool,
Yeah.
though.
That's how she is.
Wow.
And so what does the X represent, the X that they put on her grave? Does that have a certain meaning?
X is like they want a certain desire done. They put 3 X's on her grave for a blessing. But at the same time, if you don't leave her a gift, then you will be marked 3 times fold.
Oh, the law of threefold.
The law of thrice, yes.
Oh,
Wow.
my God. I love when things stop making
Yeah,
sense.
it's like everything is coming together and kind of like going back and forth with each other. The law of thrice,
Wow.
which is far as like the Witches' Creed, also. So
That is-
yeah,
That is fascinating.
yeah, that's pretty cool.
Hey, listen, when
What?
I die, I don't want people putting X's on my grave. I'm just saying. Have
Why?
them leave me like something fun. Have them draw me like pictures of like Snoopy or.
I know her. She'd want firemen.
I know fireman would be nice.
Pictures of firemen.
That is awesome. That is awesome. That gives me the chills, honestly. Okay, now this is my other question. Now, did Marie Laveau have any ancestors beyond that? Like, what happened when she passed away? Was there other people to step up and take her place?
Yeah, she had 16 children.
Wow.
16 children. Wow.
And her daughter took over, which her name was. All the females were named Maria, and all the males were named Paul.
Huh.
Wow. Now, why was that? Why did they explain that?
Because she was Creole, she was Spanish, and she was African American.
Yep.
So she was Creole, and the Creoles always liked that name Maria because of the saint and Saint Paul.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Wow.
So while that's good, it had to be confusing, huh? She's, hey, Maria, and Maria, you too, and you, Maria, Paul.
You stuttering over there? You know, I'm trying to find information to ask you a question. And for the life of me, I cannot literally find anything that you haven't already mentioned. Were they it's like voodoo or hoodoo? Was any of them like either one into like the astrological aspects of things? Like, was there a certain moon or a certain time of the year that things were better for them to do than others, or whether they were praying if it's part of the religious side?
Well, I mean, voodoo was a lot of chants and praying, everything, and they would do it on certain days. They would do it on certain days and certain Sabbaths and certain things like that. But voodoo is about conjuring and everything, and they would have to do it on the wax moons and the full moons and on the zodiac signs and everything else.
Wow.
Wow. That's amazing.
Wow.
That's magic. It's magic, and in all of its
Yeah.
amazing forms. That's magic. Like, guys, that's magic.
Yeah, literally, I'm searching the internet over here trying to come up with something, and yeah, not happening so far. I keep looking though.
No, but I mean, it's like, oh my goodness, I relate so much because it's you're bringing up a lot of the things that we actually, you know, I work with in as far as European magic, which you know what I mean. Now, does hoodoo use any? No, okay, this is gonna be a silly question.
All right,
Okay.
I'll go with it.
How do zombies fit in?
Oh my God, here we go. We warned you guys.
Yeah.
So zombies, well, that's where the death scribe comes in.
That's what a death scribe is. Oh my God, that was one of my questions I wrote down.
What
for her.
is a death scribe?
That was my question. What is a death scribe?
Literally, what is it?
A scribe writes of spells for the afterlife. For the person that died to have a journey that could expect after death.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm still lost. You want to try that again? I'm sorry. I'm so lost right now.
You know, okay, just for instance, okay, it's like we have to, when people die, okay,
Right.
they go into the afterlife, all right?
Yep.
So when they go into the afterlife, they have a journey. They have a journey that, you know, can go bad
Yes.
after death, or it could go easily.
Right.
So just think, you just think if someone passed away and they're in a giant Lazarus,
Hmm.
Yep.
Hmm.
okay, and they don't know which to go and everything. As a death squad, we got them through spells and prayers and chants and everything else, so they can make their journey smoothly.
Okay, I got that.
Okay.
I got it that time.
So that's kind of like when even in the old Greek mythology, they talked about the riverman, the one that brought people from the land of the living to the land of the dead.
You have to pay a coin to the Charon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, do you have to pay a tara for some kind of thing to the death scribe in order for you to have a good trip to the afterlife?
Yeah, I mean, like sometimes we guide them, and when we guide them in there and everything else, the only thing we do is prayers and spells and series of lights for them.
Right.
Just like a priest who prays over a dead man.
That's true.
You know, it's really because, I mean, they're doing that. And then I'm thinking back to the old English-Irish tradition, or things that basically I was taught is putting coins on the eyes when someone passes, so they'd have somewhat, they need to pay the boatman, so to speak.
Yeah,
They need
yeah.
the coins, so the coins were literally left on their eyes.
So the death scribe is actually a
Yeah.
very
And
important
they,
part.
and they still do it today when they put the coins on top of the gravestone.
See, I do that.
You do that, Sue?
I do that.
Wow.
Yep, I don't know why. I just know that I have to do it. So I've done that. I've did it with my grandfather, my grandmother. I've done it with everybody. There's always coins over there.
You always put the coin on
Right.
top for them to pay the tax.
Yeah, it's
the
still,
tariff.
it's just something that I've always done.
That's
weird.
so cool.
No,
That is
I
so
just
cool.
never knew the connection or, why. But then again, I'm strange, so I don't ask. I just, okay, if you want me to do this, I'll do it.
The connection,
Yeah, it's
though,
weird.
between different types of magic is amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. We give babies coins. That's one thing that we
Huh.
do is we put a coin in the hand of a baby.
Yeah.
Little babies, like newborns, because they're not going to put them in
Newborns.
their mouth. They're
See,
gonna
we
clutch
roll
it.
up a piece of paper. It represents a dollar bill. And if the baby grabs the dollar, the baby will not have any money worries when they get older. If the baby does not grab and hold on to the dollar, that child will have financial issues in its future. Literally, this is something I've done too.
Wow.
I do it to stranger babies on the street when I see them. So, yeah, that's weird, the connection.
And ooh, I mean, God, it's so cool though. I
Yeah,
love
it really
though.
is.
So I mean, the explanation alone already of now. How about like the symbols that we use? Are symbolism a big thing in hoodoo and voodoo and Santeria?
Yeah, it's put it this way, it's mostly about protection. So negative energies or deities or demons or whatever
Right.
don't come into their ceremonial places or their homes.
Huh.
Wow. So is it kind of like, is it obvious, like if you're entering in a home of somebody who does hoodoo or voodoo or Santeria, is it kind of like an obvious thing, or is it something that they keep more in the shadows still to this day?
Well, I mean, some do still keep it in the shadows
Right.
and everything else, but some are bright and I mean, they come right out with it.
Wow. Those are definitely because they're out of the broom closet, I guess. That's great. That's
Yeah,
great.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are like that, no matter which particular type of religion that people don't consider norm is.
Right.
Whether
Yeah.
it's a religion or a religious belief. As far as like the Celtic shaman, it's like not even considered a religion, but it's kind of like a religion type thing. So
It's a religion,
and
yeah.
then you have like the Wiccan, which is now a religion, but actual witches they don't consider a religion, and then you have voodoo and hoodoo. So the whole thing really gets kind of confusing. It really
Yeah.
does. So I think some people hide and some people get out, and I think it has a lot to do with that aspect of it.
Now, how about the use of herbs?
Yeah. Wait a minute. What's your opinion on that one?
Yeah, what were you gonna say, Cynthia? I'm sorry.
I was saying, like, when you said something about, like, religion and everything, voodoo came from Protestant Christians.
Nice.
Protestant Christians, really?
Yep. Yeah, I knew that. My father was a Protestant.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
My father was a Protestant.
Wow.
Yep. He
Okay,
was.
Explain that origin. How did that come to be hoodoo? Explain that to me, Cynthia. Because I don't know much.
The thing is, okay, hoodoo is like a sympathetic magic. So hoodoo is almost like a face healer. They use the Psalms to heal people. They pray over people. They use the God's prayer and things like that. They tap into the energies that match their intention.
Yeah.
Okay. So regardless of what those energies may be that they need to use at that time, that's what they do. Do they light candles?
Yes.
They do a lot of candle. Does candle magic kind of become a part of that too?
No, it's more dealing with like root remedies and elixirs, things like you know how Susan's making that pain thing,
Yes.
Yep.
that pain stuff.
Yep.
Things like things like that. That's what they do. They're more about healing and bringing love to a couple that needs it. It's for the soul, you know.
Wow, how fascinating though.
Like the smoke you make for like the certain remedies that you make. You do that through the herbs, through the smoke, right?
Yes.
Now, is that you now? Do you consider yourself using hoodoo or voodoo or santeria when you do those things, or you like how would you differentiate that, Cynthia, when you do your magic?
Well, I mean, the main thing, I pull all the religions, well, the remedies of the religions,
Yeah.
and I feel like, okay, like, you know how there's so many religions in this world to believe in God?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Well, it's all magic. So I bring all that magic and put it in a big giant ball to serve my clients, to serve the people that help me, because the darkness is getting stronger. So we have to bring all that together and
Yep.
make a stronger remedy to knock that out.
Yes.
Yes.
Agreed.
100% agree.
Yeah, agree.
100% agree. I love that you said that, because that's a lot of how European magic is too.
Yeah.
You pull in from where that's why I'm finding a lot of similarities. I'm finding it fascinating, the similarities, honestly.
Yeah.
You know-
A lot of similarities from different things.
My goodness.
Quite
like,
a bit.
wow. I'm so excited that she even talked about the death scribe before I even got to ask for it. Because I literally made a big note. I'm like, what is a death scribe? In big letters to remind me. Because you said it yesterday on one of the chats, something about
Yeah, I
a
don't
death
know
scribe.
why I was too busy out in Never Land. That's what I call it.
Yeah.
Never Land.
And I'm like, ooh, death scribe, what is that? I gotta ask her. And in all honesty, Cynthia, I didn't even know that it was in relation to any of that.
No.
I
not
didn't
at
know
all.
it had any relation to Santeria or hoodoo or voodoo at all.
No.
I thought a death scribe was something just,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, I mean, the death scribe is really from the Egyptian Book of Death. Okay? The Egyptians wrote the Book of Death to deal with the afterlife.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
The Book of the Dead. Yep.
And that's where that comes
Yeah.
from.
Yeah.
And
That's,
it, yeah. And the thing is there's 5 books of the Book of the Dead.
really?
Yep.
Tell us more. Tell us more.
Yeah.
more, Cynthia, more. So,
Okay. I mean, the go ahead.
no, go right ahead, honey.
No, go ahead. I want to hear this. I'm going to make her shut up. Go ahead. Just kidding.
The Book of the Dead is a series of rites, prayers, myths, Egyptian beliefs. It's about the afterlife. See, because when you pass on, everyone says it's a beautiful place. passion or whatever, but you have to go through that maze before you go anywhere.
Ah, okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, fascinating.
Yes, you do.
So what is the order from there? Once you make you're out of the maze, the Book of the Dead teaches you how to evolve to the next level of being.
Yes, to live in the afterlife, to live in the afterlife, because once you, like I tell my students, once you pass on, okay, sometimes you lose all that memory of your living. Only when you choose to stay here, you have memories and you have residual hauntings and everything else. Well, when you're going through that light and everything else, it's like your past is getting erased from you and going back over there, and you're starting a whole new journey over on the afterlife.
Huh.
A whole new life, essentially, but in death.
Well, it's just it's another plane of existence, so to speak. Yes.
Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. So it's very fascinating how from that these other religions picked up on these things. I'm like this. If a bunch of religions all pick up on the same thing, there's got to be something to it.
Yeah, I agree.
There has to be something to it.
I agree.
You know, we use teas a lot. We use oils. We use herbs a lot. But we're not the only.
No, we're not. I mean,
voodoo.
my grandmother was big into herbal, but I'm more into the oil part of it. I don't know why. It's just what I'm connected with.
Mm.
But so I just go with what I'm connected with. Yeah, definitely.
So if you were to make like a beginner's kit, just a question, if you were to make a beginner's kit for magic, if you can, please explain to me for each one what would be on your kit. Like on Santeria, what would their beginner's kit have? What would Hoodoo's beginner kit have? And what would Voodoo's beginner kit have for magic?
Well, Voodoo and Santeria, first thing as a beginner's kit, they have to know their saints.
Okay. So they must.
They have to know their saints, what they do, what their power is, and everything else.
Huh.
Okay. So they got to get their saints
And then-
down.
Yes.
What's next, Cynthia?
And then the next thing in all three of them is like, remember, hoodoo is just magic, okay?
Okay.
Voodoo and Santeria are religion.
Ah,
yes.
okay.
So they have to know the what is what, you know, is what is what is, you know, what is voodoo. Voodoo is all about, it's all about praising and chanting and everything else and dancing.
Ah, okay.
And they have to make sure what with voodoo, what kind of voodoo you're going to study. Are you going to study the African voodoo, or are you going to study the Haitian voodoo?
Oh.
Okay, or the European one?
Ah, okay.
Wow.
So that's your jumping point, like from there. Then it depends on what.
Yeah.
Well, then it depends on whether or not you can get into one of Cynthia's classes. I'm sorry. I'm just pushing for you there, girl.
It is true. It is true because
Thank you.
Yo, welcome.
I mean-
Speaking of pushing for Cynthia, before we go on the break.
no way, it's almost break time.
Almost, yes. See, Cynthia makes the most awesome herbal remedies. Well,
Yes.
it just so happens that I think putting a natural herbal remedy in a natural pipe would be awesome.
We actually got our pipes on purpose with
On
your
purpose.
smokes in mind, Cynthia.
Yep.
Would you mind telling everybody about your smoke blends?
Well, my smoke blend is mostly made out of white sage. It's made out of white sage. It's made out of also made out of skullcap. And skullcap is a herb that deals with pain and also fights cancer cells.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
That's awesome.
I did.
Yeah. So and the thing too with white sage and also wild lettuce, you can blend it and turn it into a juice, and it's almost like a morphine.
Oh my
Well
God.
done, girl.
That powerful.
Wow.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then it helps you rest and everything else. But also too, skullcap even helps with diabetes. Also helps with like with sinus infections,
Huh.
respiratory, and also like vein pain. You know, when you have the sciatica and all that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, wow.
So it helps you with that, and when you do smoke it and everything, it even makes you relax so you can sleep good and everything and just mellow out.
Wow.
So it sounds like the most perfect combination with our crystal pipes, to be honest.
Yeah, I love the combination.
I love
All right,
the combination
We are
of it.
actually going to get ready to go for a break. But before we do, Cynthia, and again, we're going to be right back and have some more information with Cynthia. But I want everybody that is interested in any of her classes or smokes or blends, literally, I want you to boost the information out there. And then we're going to go for a short break so Michelle can really check her sugar here because her beeping's driving me nuts.
It's driving me
then,
nuts.
And then we'll be right back after
need
that.
some of her smoke blend for the diabetes.
Why don't you give everybody your information and we'll be right back.
Okay. paranormalexpectations@gmail.com. But personally, you can call me at 337-424-5685.
Nice.
Awesome. And she is located, guys, in New Orleans. I mean, in Louisiana.
Right.
You're north of New Orleans.
From Louisiana.
That's right, guys. She comes from Massachusetts. She's one of our very own also, guys.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll have to make sure we'll have a special like meet and greet when you come up to Massachusetts.
Oh, it's going to be fun.
We'll have to talk about that more after the break.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys stay tuned. Cynthia, we're going to put you on hold. We're going to be right back. Don't forget this month's giveaway. You're literally running out of time. It will be announced tomorrow on Halloween. So, and again, we will save it. We will let everybody know who did win the giveaway, which is the runes, which Michelle has. We'll show it after the break. But right now, we'll be right back, right after these messages, and right after Michelle checks her blood sugar.
I'll check my
Because
blood
that
sugar.
thing keeps beeping. We'll be right back. I pushed the wrong button. I think we just lost everybody on the line. off the start of the video. Yeah, I got the reason. The whole video started. But I pushed the wrong button. Lost everybody that was on there. Share out again. Hey there, hello there, everybody. Michelle checked her sugar. She's fine. Her machine is wrong. And
What was it wrong?
Oh yeah, was it ever saying she's 40 something? She's 108. She's fine.
Yeah.
Just to let everybody know. And now my video got shut off, and I had to reboot the video. So it's one of those nights. I did take my shoes off. So hopefully the grounding will help right now. But we're back on the line with the one, the only, Cynthia Malik.
That's right, everybody.
Hopefully this isn't going wonky now.
Nope,
I'm
I'm
telling you.
cheering.
Are you feeling wonky energy over there too?
Awesome.
Sounds good.
Oh, well, good. The video went bang and I had to reboot the video. So now we're starting the video all over again.
It's okay. We're on it. Our peeps have got us. They're coming back. They
Oh
got us.
my goodness. So
got
everything's
it.
going wonky. So I don't know. It was really weird. The whole thing is weird, but yeah, you sound really good now.
Yeah, it sounds wicked clear, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's,
You do too.
oh my goodness.
It's the
All
hoodoo.
because I had my boots on during the first half of the show.
You
I
already know.
I know.
No shoes
I
allowed.
know. Bad, naughty
Bad
girl.
Sue, bad
Naughty
Sue.
girl. Naughty girl.
No. You definitely need no shoes on when you're doing this, huh?
Oh
Definitely.
my goodness. So let's talk voodoo dolls.
Ah.
The good purposes and the negative
Oh,
purposes.
Which one?
Ah,
Tell us which ones.
tell us.
please.
We don't know anything about them.
Well, I mean, there's two kinds of voodoo dolls. There's the spiritual doll, and then there's the other doll that's made out of clay, wax. Also, it can be even made out of human hair.
Huh. Okay, so the one that's kind of like made out of cloth, what are the purposes for those?
Well, I mean, the one that's made out of cloth mostly is like for healing. Also, you know, like some people like to do love spells and things, but I tell them straight up, if you're going to do a love spell or something like that, you better make sure you want to be with this person for the rest of your life. Because I dealt with a person that did a voodoo doll, and the man was so obsessed with her and everything else that she couldn't get him off her butt.
Oh, wow.
That sounds like most of my relationships, Cynthia.
Ah, goodness. Wow.
So true.
So I mean, that's how it is. And remember when I told you about that lady in Texas about that had that demon in her?
Yes.
Ooh, yeah. Tell everybody about that.
Well, the thing is that she used to work at a store.
Yeah.
And someone left a worry doll in the dressing room.
Uh-oh.
And a worry doll is almost like a tiny little voodoo doll sort of thing, because people can put spells on it, voodoo spells on it, negative spells.
Right.
And the thing is, when she picked it up, she got something that Ajax couldn't wash off.
Oh,
Wow.
boy.
So the thing is, I had to go up there for 2 days. For 2 days to take that out of her system. I had to purge her through the sun.
Wow.
I had to make her drink holy water in the with regular water, and to drink it. I mean, I had to do all this, and then all of a sudden, when she went back to the store, someone left another worry doll in there, and she was ready to pick it up again.
Oh my God.
Oh, man. What the heck? Not good. Not good.
So if somebody leaves something like that, say in a store or an environment that they work, and they do have to remove it because your boss is saying it can't be in there, what is the best way to collect something like an object like that?
Don't touch it. Just scoop it up with you can scoop it up with with the broom and a dustpan. Long as you don't have finger contact to it,
Okay.
then the demonic can't contact you.
Oh,
Okay.
thank goodness.
Good advice for people out there. Really good advice.
Now, how can you tell, anyways, if a voodoo doll is a voodoo doll or something that's not dangerous to touch? Is there certain signs that you can tell that's definitely don't touch it? Or just definitely don't touch it, period?
The thing is, if it's in a weird place, like a dressing room,
Right.
or if you didn't buy the voodoo doll for yourself, you're going to know someone has negative intentions for you.
Huh.
That's right. That's true.
Wow.
Was that voodoo doll left on purpose for that lady? Or was that just left for somebody else? She happened to pick it up.
It was probably left for whoever was there, because there was only 2 clerks in that store, so it could have been for her or the other one.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Huh.
And when she picked up that very first voodoo doll, did she bring it home with her?
Yeah, she brought it home to her. She brought it home with her, and it started acting up in her house.
Oh.
Wow.
At the same time, almost tried to kill her in her car, things like that.
Oh, yeah. Danger, guys. Danger, danger. Wow. Now, no, is that based by hoodoo or voodoo or santeria? Or, like, what kind of magic was that?
Well, the worry doll, that is Santeria, which is from, like, Mexico, Spanish descent, and
Right.
things like that. That's the ones that use the worry doll.
Okay, so santeria, it's okay. They use worry dolls. Now, voodoo uses the bad dolls, the bad voodoo dolls.
It depends. Like, if they're going to use, like, a voodoo doll for a negative, they usually put a Grizz bag with it.
A what?
What's a gris bag?
You know what a Grizz bag is?
Nope.
Tell us, please.
It's almost, a Grizz bag is almost like, you ever have those satchels with potpourri in it?
Yeah, a witch's bag. A witch's satchel, so to speak. Is that kind of like the same lines?
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like the same line, but they put like a curse in it, like they'll put like a chicken's foot in it.
Right.
Take the chicken foot black
Huh.
and everything. or they'll put some bones in there, and they'll put a certain herb that attracts negative energy.
Wow.
Wow. That's not good.
No, not good at all.
Now,
Wow.
if you were ever like came across a grist bag, what do you do?
When you come across a grizz bag and it's somewhere in the store, you do the same thing as the worry dolls. Do not personally touch it. Do not personally bring it to your house. Do not even let someone else touch it, because it could literally kill them, make them sick, or even make them paralyzed in their bed.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Now, what if somebody
Depends
has
on the tension.
gloves on? Could they touch it through the gloves?
Well, if they have gloves on, yeah, they can touch it. Long as it's not skin to that body.
Huh.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
So you, I don't know. In Port European, we do have the little bags. It's not called grist bags, but they
Yeah.
call them something else. But we can do those bags for good and for evil stuff too, like she's saying too.
Right.
So yeah, like if somebody was to wish bad on somebody, they could put one of those bags like on their property, or like gift it to one of their children. Like it can be a lot of bad things too, like that. So that makes a lot of sense to me, that one, because not only can it be bad, but it can be good. You know what I mean? It could be a good thing.
Right.
Like, can some voodoo dolls be for good? Like puppets?
Yeah, you can put it this way. It's like you don't even have to make a voodoo doll. You can go into a store, to a dollar store, and get a Barbie doll and do a love spell on that Barbie doll towards that person.
Wow.
Oh boy, guys. Everyone's gonna go out and do some freaking Barbie doll spells.
No, don't do love
I
spells,
love that,
guys.
though.
Literally, never cast a spell unless it's something. Literally, just don't. You really need somebody with knowledge and professional background to help you with anything, and never do anything negative and never affect anybody's free will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that's one of the main points that's different with these religions, right, Cynthia? They don't worry so much about their own free will because they do a lot of protective based magic.
Yeah, they do a lot of protective-based magic. That's where like the signs and the paintings come in and everything else, the symbols, things like that. But most of all, like hoodoo is about healing. Voodoo, if you cross them, that's a different way. That's a different thing. Because there's dark voodoo and there's positive voodoo.
Now, so what would be the difference being, like, if somebody was going to do a positive voodoo spell versus a negative voodoo spell, like, say, just for love? Like, what would the differences be?
Well, I mean, like voodoo can use the Psalms to make someone that's getting blamed for a crime they didn't do. So let's say they can use a Psalm to get them out of that court issue in a positive way.
Okay.
Or you can do, like they do a lot of voodoo dealing with like healing the sick or taking care of children, things like that.
Okay. So then there's definitely positive in voodoo and negative in voodoo. Now, and hoodoo is the same way? Like there's some positive hoodoo and there's some negative hoodoo?
Yeah, but it's more of a positive because you're dealing with a lot of prayers. You're dealing with your emotions. You're sympathizing with each intention of what you need to do. And hoodoo is mostly a southern thing.
That's interesting. Hoodoo sounds like very, very very natural to me sounding, honestly, because it does remind me a lot about like my Portuguese upbringing. We used to make altars, for instance, altars for saints, and put offerings on the altars and do that kind of thing. Is that one of the things that they also do for those types of magic as well? Are they big on the altars? Is Santeria an altar-based religion too?
Yeah, Voodoo and Santeria, they use on the altar is like saints, chocolate, water, rice, sometimes wine, because the spirit, see, with me, I put rice, water, chocolate, I put anything and coins so it can appease the spirit. And they can feed, they can drink, and everything else.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, it is.
That is pretty interesting.
It's kind of similar to the cornucopia that we use, I guess. But the cornucopia is towards a different holiday that I guess most people consider Thanksgiving.
Yeah, yeah.
But for us, it's something different. So you fill your cornucopia up with things that you want for the following year. And it helps bring it to you. It's not like nothing bad or anything like that. You know, basic needs: food, shelter, water, finances, if that's what you need. But it's, so to speak, it's called the Horn of Plenty.
The Horn of Plenty.
Yes.
So it's a cornucopia.
Yes.
Wow. Now, what are the uses of Ouija boards? How do Ouija boards fit into all this? Spirit boards, Ouija boards. How do those things fit into these types of religions and magic?
No, I mean it's like a telephone to the spirits for them. It is if they're not chanting or dancing or anything, they're sitting down relaxing, just like a seance is to you.
Oh, okay.
Now, is this something that they make themselves? They don't use those store-bought kid ones, right?
No, they make it out of like they have like the cloth, and they'll put chicken bones on it and everything else, and they'll put like different herbs and stuff like that, and they'll call on to the spirit.
Huh.
Wow.
Nice.
And is it like how the Milton Bradley version is?
No.
With the little planchette in the middle?
Well, sometimes, but sometimes they can also use like you know what the African saint hand is?
No, what's that?
Okay, it's almost like a palm. You ever see when they do palm reading and they mark off your love line and all that?
Yes.
Okay, now you think of it, all the hand is marked off. It represents every organ, anything. It's almost like your foot in reflexology.
Yep.
And they put candles in the bone of the hand. They put like 7 candles in the bone of the hand, and each candle represents a saint.
Huh.
Oh, that's pretty fascinating.
Huh.
So
It's called the hand of power, the African hand.
Wow.
And that's hoodoo and voodoo?
Yep, and Santeria.
Santeria does that too? Oh, I didn't know that. Wow. So
Yeah, they have that, or they have Santa de Muerta.
what's the Santa de Muerta?
Santa de Muerta is another saint, but she looks like a reaper, but she's a holy one. She takes dominion over the house. She protects the house. She don't let enemies come in.
Oh, so that's like one of those that you really want to have, like, you know, blessings on the altar for her to keep your home safe and protected and everyone well and healthy inside. Is that who you would make your altar out to? Wow. So when they do the Dia de los Muertos, is that one of the highlights of that religion? Is that one of the things that you do for that day?
Yes.
What else is like, what does the Dia de los Muertos look like down there in Louisiana? Like, what do they do? Because we don't have that here.
It's almost like when you have the Portuguese feast over there.
Uh-huh.
And they have that big parade with the saints and all that stuff.
Yes, yes.
You know, Mother Mary and all that. Well, they do it with Santa de Muerta.
Huh.
Oh, wow. Is she supposed to be representative of Mary?
Yeah, like Mary, or she is mostly like a representative of the Holy One. Like she walks with the dead.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Oh, that is so cool, though. How do you even keep all these saints straight, though? Oh my God, I'd be so confused. I'd be so confused.
I
Wow.
mean, this is what I do. I mean,
Right.
my mom was Catholic, okay? My mom and my dad was Catholic.
Uh huh.
Huh.
I mean, my mom was Irish and my dad was Portuguese,
Ah. Okay.
Ah.
okay?
Mhm.
And everything. So the thing is that I knew the saints ever since I was small, and everything else. And then I research. I'm 50 years old, and I still research. I'm like a little bookworm in my office.
Yeah, that's like us. Yeah.
That's me.
Totally get it. Totally get
Yep,
that part.
that's me.
It's part of the craft, so it's just constant learning, constant research, and constant,
definitely.
learning new things all the time. So it was kind of like a natural revolution for you then to go from Catholic upbringing with all the saints and the knowledge from that to the next step of, using it for magic, using the saints for magic and using the Psalms and the Bible and such for magic. Now, which do you think that you do more of? Do you think you do more of the hoodoo voodoo, or do you think you do more of the Santeria?
I do all of them. I blend them all together. So I can have more powerful spells. More like I'm a kind of person that if I get, I feel that one belief or one spell works or anything is not enough. So I just blend it all together, and it's almost like I make my own powerful religion.
Yes.
Yes,
My own
exactly.
powerful conjuring.
Yes. And that's why you're so good at what you do, because you're so knowledgeable about everything. You're able to incorporate all of this type of power and magic and religion, and that's a lot of knowledge. You're really a smart cookie, honestly. It's a lot. And I mean,
Well, it's like the time Susan was having a problem dealing with her the ministry thing,
yes.
and before I even made that phone call, I said a psalm 9 times, and then she asked me, "How in the world did you do that?"
Yeah. I remember that. We were like,
Yeah.
what? How? And she's not even in Massachusetts. Wow.
You don't have to be.
Wow. That was some pretty powerful magic. That truly was. I mean, you literally with your help and that magic, she was literally a ministry within what, 2 days? It was like, I think it was like 2 days.
I just needed a boot in the ass, so to speak. I mean, butt. Needed a boot in the butt.
we needed Cynthia's magic. That's what that was. So what do they call practitioners of each one of these religions? Do they consider them witches? Like, what's the practitioners' consideration as far as names go? What's the titles like?
I mean, the practitioners that in voodoo, like the high priestess, is called it's almost like a mambo, and that's what they call them.
Mom.
You know something, in voodoo, the women have more power than the males.
Really?
Yep.
Really? Now, why is that? Why is it more feminine based? Why is it more women based?
Huh.
Because, I mean, it's mostly the women that do the praising and do the worship and the chanting and the dancing and everything else. And plus, you know how women are more in emotional, but they can be strong and they get things done more than some men.
Yes. Yep. Sorry, men out there, but sorry all you men that are listening. But I mean, most of all the Urch-based religions were all originally based on the feminine, the sacred feminine. So it makes sense that women would be more revered. Women were birth. Women were death. Women were life. So that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. In Santeria, is it the same thing in Santeria?
Yeah, but there's more males coming out in that religion now, and they're coming out in a good way, you know, in a good way, and they're more coming into healers and everything, so they can, because some men don't trust women that are healers.
Right.
They rather deal with a man.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right. So, do you think these men always had these abilities and it's just now coming out? Or is it truly that men are being given more of the abilities nowadays than they were back in ancient times?
No, they have their abilities, but sometimes when, like, if men have this gift and everything else, it was almost like a taboo. You know, men were supposed to be, you know, not magical people. They're supposed to be providers and everything. There's always a stereotype. Just like females that were in Wicca and all that stuff, they had to hide their gift. So the thing is, they called themselves herbalists and everything else. But also women in those days were second-hand citizens.
That's
They
right.
were invisible.
You're right. You're right. That is true. That is so true. So we laid more in the shadows, versus, you know, men were more of the heads of the community, the heads of you know, politicians, and they were the doctors even back then. I mean, there wasn't, women were healers, but always in the shadows as healers in ancient times.
Yeah.
So and yeah.
And the story is, like, with the doctors, like you said, and everything else, it wasn't a doctor that got that made the healing thing about penicillin and all that stuff. It was a female that discovered it. It was a sage that discovered it.
Oh.
And the thing was, when that sage discovered it and told that male doctor and everything, for his secret not to come out, he took the credit for it. And for his secret not to come out, he killed her for witchcraft.
Oh my God! I did not know that. So a female discovered penicillin, and was then murdered for it, so a man could take the credit for it.
That's right.
Wow, that's nuts. That's nuts.
Because you have to remember, in those days, they didn't want women to learn to read. They didn't want women to write. They wanted women just to be pregnant, give up in the air, and cook.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That is so true. Women belong supposedly in the kitchens. You know, they were not given credit for the village witches for birthing the babies, or setting the bones, or making the medicines, and growing the herbs even that were necessary. Everything was done in secrecy and behind closed doors. So it's great that these religions have come out and are no longer behind closed doors, because I really think that these magics were derived from all of those closed doors. Closed doors. What do you think about that, Cynthia?
And there's more witches rising up now than Christians.
It's true.
Yeah, very true.
It's true. Now,
Very, very true.
Now, how does, like, the divination stuff come into play with all this? Like the tarot readers and the scryers, and how does that all play into all this?
Well, I mean, the thing is, I mean, we all the religions and the mystic and everything, we always use divination tools. Whatever we can grab hands on, we can use as a tool. If it's from nature, if it's made from fire, fire, crystal,
Yeah.
earth.
Yeah.
If it's made from the earth, crystals, that's all the divination tools.
Yep.
You know,
That's
and
right.
even cards, all that stuff, anything that you can put your hands on and make a spell out of it, even a string of yarn can make a love knot or a a spiritual ladder to do spells. Even the clothes you're wearing can turn into a voodoo doll or a divination tool.
Really?
Wow.
It's so amazing how broad it all is, though. It's amazing. Wow. So
It's
now.
like when Susan drinks her coffee, or you make your, you eat cookies or whatever, and she makes cookies and everything else. She can put one herb in it, and those cookies can be love cookies.
That's true.
Aphrodisiac.
That's right.
Oh God, I'm gonna get a bunch of phone calls to make cookies now.
I'm the first one to say, because when I'm a kitchen witch of sorts too, so I get that, because even till this day when I make soup, I put my own things in there. When I cook, I put my own things in there, so I get it. I could turn it into more offensive magic versus defensive magic myself. You know what I mean? So I get it. You're hiding a little bit of parsley for this, and a little bit of cinnamon for that, and a little bit of ginger for this, and that's true. All those things can change into, hey, maybe that's why Joe won't eat anybody else's cooking. Joe won't eat anybody's cooking because of the magic. Could have been in a past life. He got poisoned by a witch.
He's Portuguese, so and you're Portuguese. Maybe you know something I don't know.
I don't know. It's something to the blood, maybe. I don't know. It's just, it seems very interesting. Do these like voodoo? I've never heard of voodoo using teas. Is tea used in voodoo? Like teas?
I don't know.
Like, do they do tea leaf readings?
You can use a lot. You can use a lot in voodoo and everything, but voodoo is mostly about like chanting prayers, candles. They make their feast. Don't get me wrong. They even have their Sabbath and everything else. They can put things in fruit. They can make their own candy. Even when they make their own chicken or any kind of fruit, they can do all that.
Huh.
So it's not a good idea to kind of you have to be kind of wary about where your food comes from, or if you're offered sweets from a certain person that you don't know if someone's trying to do something negative towards you, or, I mean, that's a real thing. Because as far as our magic that I was brought up with and I was growing, yeah, you definitely do that. You can do that. You can put positive in your food, you can put negative.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's why you always have to be protected.
Right.
That's why you always have to be protected. Like, if you could make something, put white sage in it, or just sage in it, you'll be protected.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
That's why I don't know if Sue's noticed, but because there's sage in the Italian seasoning.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, every
I
opportunity.
know that.
Every opportunity I put that in there.
White sage is something that, on a healing level, I've always recommended it for people with diabetes. I think it's type 2 diabetes, which is sometimes known as self-inflicted. What happens is the white sage helps balance the sugar out and keep it more to a placid, even level.
Now, can white sage ever be negative?
Oh.
I don't think I've ever heard of sage ever been used for negative purposes.
I don't know.
Can sage be used for something negative? Cynthia? I don't think I've ever heard of it being used for negative.
It's more of a healing.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah,
I've never heard of sage actually being used for negative. But I mean, again, I don't know much at all about hoodoo and voodoo and Santeria magic,
Yeah.
Parsley can be used for negative.
Parsley?
Yeah, parsley.
Oh.
You can't give a pregnant woman parsley because they can go into pregnancy problems.
Oh my God, I never knew that.
Especially when they're in the early stages.
Huh.
Oh, it can act like almost like they could possibly lose the baby kind of thing if they have parsley.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have so much.
Okay. Now, rosemary. Is rosemary a big fertility herb in these religions as well? Because I know rosemary.
I don't know, but it's really good on pumpkin seeds when you toast it. I can tell you that.
Well, I use.
It way, rosemary is almost like a pre-seed for people to become pregnant.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's a big
See, and I just
fertility
thought
one.
it tasted good on pumpkin seeds, so shows you what I know about herbs. It's
for
not
all
a
you ladies-
baking herb.
So for all you ladies out there who don't want to have increased fertility, might want to stay away from the rosemary.
Unless you're, my age and you like it on pumpkin seeds.
Yep, and your factory's
golden.
closed, and you don't have to worry about getting
You're
pregnant.
golden.
Because it is, rosemary is a big libido herb. I know I use it for fertility and libido. I've never heard of it being used for negative, but it can be. Parsley is I'm surprised because parsley, I never knew that about parsley. Us being Portuguese, I use parsley.
If you eat so much of it when you're pregnant and everything, it can open up the wound and everything else.
Oh, so if it could actually cause labor to come, if like say you're like in later months of pregnancy.
Yeah, early labor.
Oh, we need to tell Maria not to touch any parsley. For real. There was a lot of parsley at that baby shower. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
I happen to have noticed that, and it didn't dawn on me, but I noticed a lot of the things that were made had like sprinklings of parsley
See,
on it.
I just used, and that's the thing that was weird. I didn't use parsley.
Yeah.
I used onions, garlic, roasted onions and garlic pretty much was a lot of the spices that I used in what I made.
Wow. Yeah. I use parsley in my kale soup. I do.
Yeah.
I always put a sprinkle of parsley.
Well,
in
put
my
it
kale soup.
put it this way. The positive thing is this poor thing had heartburn
And
that
she couldn't
day,
eat it, yeah.
so she couldn't eat a damn thing
Oh,
at her
no,
own baby shower.
Maria, if you're listening, you are
Yeah.
not allowed to have any more of my kale
I feel
soup
so bad for her.
until afterwards.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, we're speaking to Cynthia. Who knows better than her? What should a pregnant woman do for really, really bad heartburn and the end of her pregnancy?
Well, she's got 2 babies, both girls, and they're gonna be hairy. So
Yeah, but
Yeah.
nothing. What do you?
I mean, the best thing for heartburn, especially when you're pregnant, is peppermint.
Oh, okay. I wonder if she knows that, Maria.
I don't know.
I don't
yeah,
know.
I don't know. She has peppermint patties here and there,
Oh, she probably needs
but
like
there's
real
a
peppermint.
lot of
Yeah,
things that
it's
upset her
combined-
stomach.
Right. It's combined with chocolate.
Yeah,
Chocolate makes you have extra reflux coming up.
That's
Yeah.
right.
yeah.
Oh.
So she tries the peppermint, and the thing is in aromatherapy, peppermint is something you cannot give to a pregnant woman. You can't use peppermint oil at all on a pregnant woman.
On oil, but
Yeah, and on the oil.
yeah,
Yeah, so
peppermint
it's weird.
candy, peppermint teas. I've always known of peppermint teas for pregnant women and other words we use.
Yeah,
that.
I don't know. Maybe the properties of the oil are different.
I think it's
because of the way they're
extraction.
extraction.
Yeah.
Yes, because of the extraction,
Yeah.
they distilled, they're more potent.
But I think when you
Yeah, I don't know.
when you ingest the peppermint internally, like
Yeah.
like peppermint tea is pure peppermint.
Right.
There's nothing else added.
See, I
to
like
that
raspberry. That's my favorite tea.
Well,
Believe it or not, raspberry and decaf tea. Those are my
Right.
2 favorites. Is raspberry. I love raspberry tea.
But I like for me, for instance, I would raspberry leaf tea causes abortions.
well, I don't have to worry about that.
Well, thank
so.
goodness. I'm just saying. Like I would never give like a pregnant
I
woman
am
raspberry
too old
leaf
for that.
tea.
Yeah.
Raspberry leaf tea is for someone who does not want to have any types of issues with that. Because even if it's a woman in their menstruation years, raspberry leaf tea will make them bleed even more.
Oh, yeah, I don't have to worry about that either.
It's also known as the D&C tea. For the dusting and the cleaning for women.
Oh,
who have-
Jesus.
For the dusting and the cleaning, right, Cynthia?
You know, when you dust and you clean, usually you're talking about furniture polish, a little bit of bleach here and there.
No, I'm talking about the feminine pots.
Oy vey.
Definitely the feminine pots.
Oy.
Well, they use it because sometimes after say they have a baby, okay?
Okay.
And you get rid of this placenta and everything, and you have that heavy bleeding.
Okay.
Women in Portugal go right into having raspberry leaf tea, right
Why?
after, because it helps the cramping and the contractions to clean out the womb faster and more completely. So when they're preparing to, because obviously if you're a Portuguese woman, if you have one baby, your intent is you're going to have another one, or another one after that, and another one after that. So they keep preparing the womb from pregnancy to pregnancy.
Well, then Marie must be an oddball because she says, nope, I'm done after this. She's got 2 girls for her first pregnancy.
Wait till they get about 3-4 years old, and she might decide that she wants to. So, say for instance, if she came to me, the Village Witch, I'd say, okay, before you decide to start doing the things for fertility again,
right,
to have the babies, you need a dusting and a cleaning.
Yeah, she would look at her like she had 6 heads. I can see my poor daughter-in-law now. A dusting and a cleaning. Are you telling me I'm dirty and I smell? I mean, oh, my God.
Oh, thank you, Becca. I got my little wig on here. I'm digging the short hair, too.
But
that would be like my recommendation would be, okay, from this time of the month to that time of the month, you have raspberry leaf tea once a day, or however way.
All right.
Okay? And that would prepare your uterus and your womb and everything for a baby.
Okay, so your version of dusting and cleaning and my version of dusting and cleaning are 2 different things.
Yes.
So rather than telling you it's time to clean the house, I should tell you to get up off your ass and grab a broom?
Right, because you say D and C, I'm like, oh, what's wrong with my hoo-ha?
Roommate problems! Yeah.
Honestly.
I don't know.
The look on Sue's face right now, Cynthia, is priceless. The look on her face is priceless.
Yeah, now I know why you've always looked at me so confused.
When you go dust.
Yeah.
Dust?
We got to get some cleaning and
I'm
dusting
like, okay,
here.
I'm going to go make a cup of tea.
Yes, we got to get some cleaning and dusting done. I say, okay, it's time to clean and dust. She goes in the kitchen. What's going on here? This is a cleaning closet. That's where you cook.
I'm like, you keep the tea in here too?
Honestly, this really does happen around here too, by the way. That's the weird thing. It truly does happen in any way. It's unbelievable.
Cynthia, I'm telling you, the fun we have around here is like, it's just... now I understand where Sue's coming from now.
I have 8 people living in my house.
8 people. So when you say dusting and cleaning, does anybody get up and start dusting?
Or do they go to the kitchen and make tea?
I got two girls here. And everything. I write out a list what they have to do, and I give it to them because I tell them if you want cigarettes or something like that, you're gonna earn it.
Gotta work for it, yeah.
Yeah.
So they don't go and make a cup of tea then. So they know what they gotta do.
Right. Yeah.
Now, before we end our show today, go ahead, honey.
No, I'm listening.
I just wanted to not miss out on telling everybody about all the charities that you're involved in. I wanted you to talk about all that because I know you got a pretty epic sponsor for your Toys for Tots coming up for Christmas this year.
That's right.
So I really wanted you to talk about that too before we left out of our show today. I wanted to find out, more about all your involvement with your charities and talk about that Toys for Tots that you have coming up.
Well, I mean, the thing that I do every year is that I collect toys and diapers and all that stuff for kids that never have a holly or Christmas, because we deal with single moms, we deal with people that live in the woods in small little campers, things like that. I mean, I already have 8 kids already on my list that I have to make sure they have a Christmas.
Wow. Okay. So what are some of the things that you do, and who are some of your sponsors that you get?
What is wrong with this computer tonight? I'm so sorry. It's freaking out.
The thing is that I just contact people through the computer and everything. Like yesterday, I sent a flyer out and everything, and this young lady called me from the distillery, Long Walker Distillery in Leesville, Louisiana, and they called me and they said, we want to help you.
Wow.
Because my mom was a single mom, and she went through the same thing that these other families are going through. So she did that, and I just, the thing is, I just asked for donations. I talk to people of businesses, things like that, see what they can do, and then the rest, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
Wow.
So talk to me about this event that you have coming up now at the distillery.
Well, right now they're doing a cancer thing, but the next one is that I'm going to go up there. It's like almost like a coffee house. It's a distillery, but they make their own whiskey and everything else.
Oh.
But it's a coffee house, and they want me to do readings over there and everything on 2 days a week.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay. Wow.
Very nice.
Is that to raise money for the kids?
So I can, yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Wow.
And bikers go in there and everything. They do like poker runs. These are bikers that are disabled veterans, things like that. They help out and everything else. There's a lot of it's a calm environment. It's not a crazy environment. They got board games. They got all that they do. But the thing is, they sponsor so many charities that they do, like for Christmas, Thanksgiving, because at the same time, I'm collecting toys, non-perishable foods, blankets for the homeless, and diapers for the babies.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow. That's amazing, honey. Now, so
I put it all in one.
that's awesome. That is so awesome. Now, if somebody who's listening to the show tonight wants to donate to this cause, how could they get that donation to you?
Well, they can do a care package, like a care package. Do a care package and send it through the mail, or they can go to my PayPal. Guardian 2005 at Outlook.com.
And that is how they find your PayPal?
Thank you.
So Guardian 2005.
Yeah, Guardian 2005 at Outlook.com. Or they can contact me through my personal phone number at 337-424-5685.
That's awesome.
Nice.
So if any of you all that out there listening and you would like to donate and help out with Cynthia's cause, her PayPal is Guardian2005 at Outlook.com. She is available through her email that is posted on our chat and on our page, as well as you can give her a call at the number posted. I'm sure every bit helps at all. I'm sure every bit helps you, Cynthia. So that's awesome. Because I know that you all...
Everything helps and everything, even if they just share. If they can't help in other ways, even if they share and everything, it would be a blessing.
Okay.
Nice.
That's awesome, because that's something everybody could at least share.
That's right.
That's a great way to put that. Everybody can at least share. On any type of
Absolutely.
social media, there's always a way to share. So that's a great way to help Cynthia's cause. It's for the Toys for Tots coming up for Christmas time.
I think that's what we call it around here is Toys for Tots.
Yeah.
And around here you can adopt a certain family. Like you adopt the family and you help them out through Christmas and through the holidays and things.
Now, if somebody wanted to adopt one of your families that are in need, okay.
Yeah, and we do it like an angel tree. So we do an angel tree. We put angels on a tree and the families on the tree.
Oh, that's
Nice.
awesome. So they can pick and choose their angel family off the tree, and that's who they are helping and all that. Oh, my God, that's so awesome. So what other events do you do throughout the year, Cynthia, too, to help raise money?
I also when I do my readings and my my teaching and everything, I break it off. I take care of the business and my family, but at the same time, I donate into the ministry. Plus, on top of that, if people donate like clothes, all that stuff, I sometimes have like major yard sales because I got 2 garages and
Nice.
everything. So I have like major yard sales. Or I also do like raffles because people donate like small little iPads. I've got donated brand new Nike sneakers.
Nice.
Things like
Wow.
that, and I would raffle it off.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
Wow.
really, really awesome.
Nice.
Oh, you are an angel. You are an angel. You've always been an angel, and that's for sure. We're very blessed to have you. Very much. Now, the last thing I want to talk to you about is your homecoming to New Bedford. Dun, dun, dun. What's going to happen, and when are you coming home?
Well, I mean, tax time is in January, but we usually get our taxes in like around February or March.
Mhm.
So I want to come to New Bedford because my mom's not doing very well.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey.
And I want to see my family. My mom is 73 years old.
Wow. Wow.
So, yeah, 73 years old and everything. And plus, my partner, Billy, she wants to meet you, girl.
Oh, cool too.
We can't wait. We can't wait.
Stoked.
Honestly, I cannot wait.
Yeah, she wants to meet you, girl. And plus, on top of that, she loves Providence, Rhode Island, and Bedford, Massachusetts. But also, too, she wants to go to Salem.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah, I'd
we
love
would-
to go.
Yes.
First, we need a car.
Well, if we have to rent a school bus, we're renting a school bus.
Yeah, but the thing is, we drive down there, so we have our own car.
Oh, lucky you.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Salem, I love. I love the energy of Salem when you get there. I think that one of the first times I actually went there, I cried when I left. It was like I was mourning the loss of the energy. It
Feels
was
like you're
really
leaving
weird.
home, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was like. For me.
I felt
like I
that
was
way
leaving
too.
home.
When I leave Salem, I
Yeah.
always feel like, oh, I'm gonna miss home.
It's a
Just-
lot
yeah.
of walking. That's your best bet. Park
Yeah.
and walk everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So, how much time do we actually? Do you think we're gonna get you for when you come down? Are we gonna get you for a couple weeks, a month?
I want to stay there for a week, 2 weeks.
Good.
Nice.
Yay.
Nice.
That's awesome.
gonna
Depending
have
on the
fun.
time of the year that you come, we can have so many really awesome things that we can do with you and Billy. I can't wait.
Oh yeah.
I really can't wait.
It's gonna be
Yeah, and
awesome.
on top of that, I sold my first bottle of Crystal Energizer Cleaner today.
Yay!
That's the other thing we needed to mention. We sell the crystals. Cynthia sells a cleanser. We sell pipes. Cynthia sells the smoke.
That's right.
Wow. What do you know?
And
So,
not to
guys,
mention-
literally, you got your crystals. You need to have them cleansed. Okay, contact Cynthia. She has the best cleanser. She's actually put it together really well. It's going to be something quite beneficial to keep your
I can't
your
wait for us to
crystals
get
cleansed.
some.
So that's going to be amazing. And also, we do have the pipes for sale. But literally, Cynthia's got the smoke. She can blend it together. Give her a call. She can help you out with that as well.
Yeah. And of course, all her lotions and potions
Yeah.
and smokes and
And
mixtures
soap.
and soap and so many other
Potion,
amazing.
smoke, and soap.
And you are going to have witches balls available for Christmas this year, right?
Yeah, I saw them today. They have different shapes. One's an ornament ball, and the other one is almost like shaped like a bell.
Wow.
Ooh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, they sound cute.
So I saw them today. So that's that's a good thing. But also too, the cleanser is made out of lavender and rosebud, and plus when you see it, it looks purple.
Nice.
Ooh.
I love purple. I love a purple.
And I'm sending you girls a sample of the smoke and the cleanser.
Yay! I love it. I'm telling you.
Michelle almost jumped out of her seat over here.
Because, you know, we went through all the goat's milk soap that you sent us and loved it. My daughter and my son even were like ganking us for the goat's milk soap.
Ganking?
They ganking like they were stealing it from us. They were
Thank
taking
you.
it from
Okay,
us.
I didn't understand what ganking was. You got to remember, I'm 11 years older over here.
Yeah, they were ganking it.
She's
and
saying
stuff.
she's ganking. I'm saying you're gonna throw up. I don't know what you're talking
No.
about.
No, but we also have to. I also want to mention too, for all of you guys who follow us on a regular basis, you guys know on Tarot Tuesdays I use Cynthia's deck. The tarot deck is awesome. Okay, that's another thing that you have that presented for other people. Now, how much is it for one of the tarot decks? For anybody who wants to purchase one from you? Because
I sell them for 40. I sold my last pack yesterday.
oh no, when are you
Wow.
gonna get them in?
Yep. So maybe she'll take pre-orders, guys.
But I'll take pre-orders, and plus I'm working on my other deck. We just, the thing is on the front is going to be like a rosary, and on the back, it'll be certain psalms to go with your reading.
Nice.
Oh, so you're mixing like the hoodoo and the santeria and the voodoo in this next deck?
Yeah, she's pretty much making a deck that's her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh my God, we're actually at the end of the show here, guys.
No way.
Yes. So, do you have anything else you'd like to mention? Well, especially how people can actually get a hold of you. But do you have anything else you'd like to mention tonight? We're really running out of time.
How about your classes real quick? Your classes real quick.
I mean, the main thing is that if anyone wants to get in contact with me easily, you go on my Guardian Angels group. I'll write you back as fast as I can. If you have certain situations going on in your life, don't hesitate. Don't hesitate to message me or anything. I don't fight. If you wanna book a reading, I do 30-minute readings for $25. That's it.
Wow.
Nice.
That is like a deal of the century, guys, because she's worth way so much more.
Oh,
than
she
that.
really is. A
That
lot
is
more
awesome.
than that.
You keep it like, you know, easily priced for people to be able to afford that. So that's awesome. That's awesome. Now, how about your classes, Cynthia? What do you charge for your classes?
My classes, like right now, doing the Wicked class is $160 a month.
Okay.
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 But you can break it up to $45, $45 a week. But
Okay.
I'll work with you. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Okay. That's so awesome. So now, is there anything we forgot to talk about?
I don't know, but we got like 90 seconds left.
Darn it!
That's it.
Well, we love you, Cynthia.
Yeah.
We
We're
love you
definitely
very
gonna
much.
see you when you get up here.
Can't wait.
Yeah, we're very excited, very stoked. And don't forget, get in touch with her because, you know, one hand washes the other. That's the way life works. We got the pipe, she's got the smoke. We got the crystal, she's got the cleansing.
Right.
So there you go, win-win.
That's
That's
right.
what I said. Always work together with people. I'm telling you, it's beneficial quite a bit.
That's
and
right.
Cynthia, thank you so much for explaining everything else. We got 60 seconds left.
Wow.
Stay tuned tomorrow night. We're going to be talking about some of the history because, of course, it is Hallows
Halloween
Eve. So
tomorrow.
we're talking about ancient Wiccan history.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to have a little fun. Stay tuned. Watch the video if you want to know what we're going to be wearing.
Oh my
You don't know.
goodness.
It's Halloween. You never know. All right. Thank you so much, Cynthia, for being a guest tonight.
Thank
Peace
you so
out.
much.
We got to go.
All right, everybody. Have
Peace
a great
out. We
night.
loves you, peeps.
You have a blessed night.
You
Thanks,
too.
and you
Blessed
too.
be. Love and light to you, darling, always.
Great blessings.
Yay! Yay for Cynthia!
Goodbye.
Awesome.